Hello, welcome to another deck list. Yeah, so this is One Piece. I really enjoy One Piece. Tell from the if you can't tell from the blatant delve through in my background. Yeah, I was a big fan of One Piece for a while, and then the game came out, and then it got scabbed to fuck, so I never actually touched the game. And then it's only been recently that I've actually jumped into the game because just it's got a little cheaper to actually play the game. Overall, this game is actually a lot cheaper than Digimon, but that's mostly because maybe that's just me, picking decks that aren't expensive. Currently, I've stuck to 2 decks, so I'll be doing another video about my other deck. I'm actually going to be building one more deck, which I believe is Boa. That's the one, because I'm not chasing meta stuff. Well, I'm playing Yamato here, but I'm mostly playing decks of characters that I enjoy, and I thought I'd show off the deck lists that I have for this. So this is the leader of the deck. So this is the green-yellow Yamato. Double attack, and the effect is if your opponent has 3 or less life, you can give 2 rested on to a character. They're pretty simple, one. The only thing I don't like about this is that fucking art. I really don't like that art. It's grown on me a little bit, but I might invest in the alt art at some point because it's just I don't like it. It just looks too goofy for the character. So let's get on to the deck list. So we'll start off with the 1 costs. 4 Momosuke. I'm going to name a lot of these characters incorrect because that's me. Rest, pay 1 Don, rest, look at the top 5 and add a Land of Wano card, and then thing. Yeah, pretty easy, pretty good, simple searcher, stays on the field. Yeah, and some very nice art. I love that art. Not so much on that art. That was another thing on this series. I'm not the biggest fan of this when they use the anime for the art. Like, that just doesn't look nice compared to something like that. But yeah, that's a prize card, what do you expect? Anyway, I'll get that set up for over there. Then I play 4 Otamas. Basic same ability on play, but you can only add a green Land of Wano card. So the idea is you play that to add that, and then or you play that to add Kiori, I think her name is. Yeah, Kiori, to help you play out your big guys, and it's also a 2K blocker. So nice little thing. Oh my god, my arm looked really long there. Anyway, we'll go on to the 2 costs. So I don't play many. I play not many low cost cards. This deck is like really high cost. So 2 Onamis. You on play give something vanish, and then it has a trigger of KOing an opponent when it comes out of the thing. 5 cost or less. Just essential to have. These were like expensive back in the day. Now they're pretty cheap. Another thing, the reprint set was actually really good for like just generic stuff like this, to get it like dirt cheap. This is like the best time to start playing One Piece, I think, because of like the reprint set and a lot of the stuff being reprinted, and just generally the cards have gone down in price. Sorry, I gotta move something on that. There we go. Then I play Kiori this card. On play, add 1k to a character or trigger play this card. It's also a 2k counter. Pretty good to have just an extra little boost and being able to play it out. So basically having a body on the field is pretty good, pretty useful. Then I play 2 Yamatos. When attacking, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your from your life. This character gains 2k at the start of your turn. Pretty nice little thing. Mostly using it for the 2k blocker. And it's not a bad little beat stick, but it's more just for the 2k blocking. That may change at some point, but again, now we have Otaku. I'm very sorry for not being able to read these. 1 Don, when attacking, rest one of your opponents 5 cost or less. Just a nice have that out. It's also 5k. It's a 5k for free. Not a bad little play and then attack. Well, play and then sort of have something out on the field. To basically just rush your opponent. This deck is basically rush your opponent as fast as possible. Then we play Izu, 4 of them. Rest one of your opponent's characters with 4 cost or less. The amount of times this has saved my ass is unstated. It's brilliant. It's such a great card. Again, fucking anime art. I need to see if there's like an alt art of this. I hope there is. Then we'll go on to the 4Ks. The 4 costs. Then we play Kingo. 4 of them. KO. On KO, you basically, if your opponent has 3 or less life, add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life. So it's basically just adding stuff. And then trigger, you get to play this card if your opponent is dead. Pretty nice for it to come out of thing, because it's a 6k. Pretty strong. Pretty easy to get that up to 10k. Then I play 4 of the beautiful Hioris. You may trash this card, main activate, trash this card to play a 5 cost or less from your hand, and then you draw 1. Really good to have, because it links in with the Momomosuke, the older version of him, to basically play him out for free. Pretty nice little thing, and it can play like play off nearly every card in this deck. Next, last but not least, I play the Necromusha, just the one of. This will probably change into probably one of the Okus. Just because it's not really come up much. It's a 5k for 4. It gets to play out, but again, it's too done to do anything. So probably will be removing that at some point. Then we play the beautiful Momomosuke. Look at that art for that card. Look how... This is a blocker. Add a card on play. Add up to 1 land or 1 type character other than Momomosuke to the top or bottom of the deck. It's basically life gain. Pretty useful. Yeah, I just look how gorgeous that art is. I'm sorry, that is just... I may not like the character, but I do love that art. It's such a cool little thing. Now we move on to the 7 costs characters. 4 Hody Jones, can't go wrong with it. It's a rush, and then you can rest your opponent's cards. This is basically, you play this when you are when you want to just finally, just that little bit extra push to win. Really good. Has won me a few games as well. That art is also really cool. I think that's the what's it called? One Piece live action art, but I don't know off the top of my head. Regular art's pretty cool though. Yeah, these ones used to be like really expensive. Now they're like dirt cheap. Then I play the 2 Noah's Ark. I got told about this, and I was like, and then I got given 2 of them, and I stuck them in my deck. And the amount of times this has saved me when it's come out of life has been astronomically awesome. This was like these were moments where it was like my last life, bam, it stops them from actually killing me. It's a really cool little effect. Then I play 3 You Can Be Samurai. Again, another, I would rather not them use. I'd rather it all be original art than manga art. I know the manga rares are kind of cool. That's like the only exception. Or, when you've got the Don. That's got the thing. I will actually show off my Don in a minute because I've got some really cool ones. But this is rest 2 characters, draw 2 cards. You can't go wrong. This is really useful early game when you've got Momomosuke and Otama out. Really good. There's some really nice combos that you can play with that. last but not, well, not last but not least, but I play one of the 500 million volts. I might even put another one of those and replace the Necromana with one of those. Really useful, just an extra boost. And then last but not least, I play Blade a Scythe counter. You basically give yourself more and rest a character. For one cost, you can't go wrong. Yeah, so that's the One Piece deck. It's good. It's a really nice. It's fun. It's unique. It's different. I really like the One Piece game. It's very the Don system is a little bit meh for me, but I'm such a big fan of One Piece that I can look over the problems with the game to enjoy it. And the other deck that I have, which is Vegapunk, I just love just being very strategical and very unique. And the art, it also helps with the art. So before we leave, I'm just going to just show off some of these Dons, because look how cool these Dons look. I had to pick up the Yamato one, because god damn, that looks so cool. Funny story, these two I got given by a friend who was leaving One Piece because he was getting kind of bored of it, and he charged me less for them. I was so happy. You don't see Yamato with like her hair all the way down, and I think it's like what she looks best as. Miss Bonnie, and then last but not least, we've got a couple of these awesome ones who look freaking awesome. Whitebeard, another character that I absolutely love, and hope he gets a deck at some point. Ashwell Shanks. Shanks is a character that I've also wanted to build a deck out of. But yeah, so that is my One Piece deck. I hope you, one of my One Piece lists, that's my Yamato green yellow deck. I hope you enjoyed the video, and ta-ra.